My grandma's brother, her oldest brother, came here in 1957 when he was 21. He was really one of the first people to be on American soil, and it was a really hard life in Burma back then, and it still is now. In 1987, he invited my grandparents to come here because he finally made a living, and he was wealthy enough to send them money too. So for some reason, after a year and a half, they decided to move to Frederick, Maryland. They lived there until 1993 when they finally moved to Battle Creek. And they settled in Battle Creek because um, my grandma's cousin is Edward Thonghong, and he was the first person to settle in Battle Creek, and he invited them. My mom, she told me one of her first job ever was working at Don Pablo's as a dishwasher. And she gave all her paychecks to her parents, and they worked really hard to try to create a better life. And when she was um, reaching her 20s, or in her 20s, that's when she met my dad. And they dated for a while and then got married, and out came my brother. And so we've lived in Mount Creek all our lives. This is the home we know. And being a Burmese-American, you kind of just have to live two lives. You got to know when to do certain things and when to not. Because in like Burmese traditions, something that you do um, around like your friends might not be appropriate around Burmese people, because elders are very cautious of that. Okay. So I have a boyfriend, and in American tradition, like boyfriend and girlfriends are allowed to go to each other's homes and hang out. And for me, it's like since I'm dating a Burmese guy, he like his parents might be a little cautious of me coming over because like a girl's like reputation and like her picture like of what people like look at her and see is like it's not good for her to go out too much. Like, and my American friends, they can go out whenever they want. So it's like you gotta be in the middle, and sometimes like I'll just stay at my store and work so that I do give my parents like a better picture. For me, it's more difficult to make Burmese friends than American friends, really, because sometimes I will get teased by them because I am the white girl, but other times, like, they'll make fun of, like, the way I pronounce certain Burmese words because I was born here and I have an American accent than a Burmese one. My grandparents and my parents would only want us to speak Burmese so we wouldn't forget our language. But when I would be out and about with my friends, um, I would rather speak English because I speak it at school. I was more fluent in it. Like if I were to talk it, I wouldn't have any trouble. But Burmese, like I would constantly have to go back and remember like, oh, that's the word for this, you know? And I would have to, like my brain would have to stop and translate the word in English to Burmese. So, but speaking only Burmese at home kind of helped me to remember now, especially having a store where I have to communicate with Burmese people constantly. It really helped so that I would like be able to communicate. I've learned to live both worlds, and knowing how to live both worlds, I've become very helpful to the Burmese community, in my opinion, because I take after my mom and grandma. They were literally one of the first people here. Their family was, and being able to grow up in America, I'm accustomed to American ways. And when new Burmese people come here, even today, like I'm a part of being able to help them, like transition into American ways. And I guess I do enjoy being Burmese American, even though it might have its hardships, because I can be helpful and I can be that helpful person to someone else, and I can make a difference in their life. And even now, people like even older people, they'll come to me and seek help from a 16-year-old girl.